Good morning, student. In previous lecture, we saw the stability of a stars, which is depends upon the pressure of a hot gas, which expands the stars, and the gravitational force from the center of the star. When these both forces remains balanced, the we can say that the stars become stable. So stable stars created the cluster of stars, um, but when the among the both forces, that is the pressure of hot gas and gravitation, if one of the force increases than the other, these stars either expands or contracts. So here we can say, or we have to learn the evolution of stars. So this evolution of a star is the middle stage of the stars, before the end stage of the star. What is that evolution of a stars? So here we have read this concept. After reading this point, we will be able to understand the evolution of stars. In this our solar system, we have one star, that is sun, and the sun is the major source of energy. From 4.5 billion years it remains in a stable position. How the sun remains a stable for such long period? So here is the explanation in the next paragraph, that the stability of any stars remain intact when it has a balance between the gas pressure and the gravitational force of that star. For these both pressures, the temperatures of that stars remain constant. Energy generations must be continue into the stars. The generation of the energy occurs due to the burning of fuel at the center. The reason for the evolution of a star is the burning of the fuel at the center of the star. This leads to end the fuel at the center. When the after ending of the fuel, the energy generation stop and the temperature of the stars start decreasing. but after some time the another fuel start burning in a such way um, the balance this balance uh, survive right make a survive of that star. But when these burning fuels stop, the balance between gas pressure and gravitational force becomes unbalanced. Uh, when the fuel stop, the gravitational force now become higher than the gas pressure. So when the gravitational force is higher, the star becomes contracting. These contractions of the star causes for to start the new fuel, another fuel in burning. When the hydrogen at the center finishes, the helium starts in a fusion process, and it leads to the energy generations on that star. This is how the fuel is used is depends upon the mass of the star. Higher the mass, the star, and the higher the, is the number of fuel used. During this, a lot of changes occurs in the star. As the number of process occurs in the star, it sometimes contract and expands at the another times. The star goes through different stages. When all possible fuels are exhausted, the energy generations finally stop. The temperature of the star starts decreasing. The balance between gravitational force and gas pressures are not maintained. This is how that star's evolutions comes to end. The next point is the end stage of stars. We saw that the higher mass of the stars, faster is its rates of evolutions, because different gases are present on that stars. The different stage during the evolutions of the star, which is depends upon the mass of that stars, come to an end when the energy generation stop. When the energy generation stop, the temperature of star decreasing. When it causes to decrease the gas pressure, and after decreasing the gas pressure, the star start to contract. In the process of contractions, the density of star increases. Due to increase in the density at very high level, the new type of pressure generated, which is not depends upon the temperature of gas. So the gas pressures remain constant and the temperature of the gas goes decreasing. The stability of the stars can remain intact forever. This can be considered as the end stage of star. So in this concept, it is very difficult to understand the three stages of star, how these stars get birth, and the whole life, the evaluation of a star, and the stars, how stars come to an end. So each stage of these stars has its character or the happening process on the surface and the inner side at the center of the stars. Majorly, it includes the both two forces, that is the gravitational force, and secondly the outer force, that is the hot gas pressure. When the temperature of the stars remain constant and the blast or fuels on the stars come to an end, the star start to become contract. Due to contractions, the density of a stars start increasing, but it does not generate any fuel. Sorry. The gas pressure remains constant, and it does not occur the energy generations. The temperature goes decreasing and the stability comes to an end. This process called as the end stage of a stars. There are three evolutions depending upon their masses, which are divided into three groups of the path. The first is the mass, the stars having the mass less than 8, and second is the mass between 8 to 25, and the third is the mass larger than 25 times than that of mass the sun. So in the next lecture we will saw these three stages of coming end of the stars. Today we will stop here, because the point or the concept of getting birth, evolution of star, and end stage of a star is very much hard. So student, read these points at home, and if you find it difficult to understand, we will convert this point into the web, so you will come to understand of this evolution of a stars. Okay, thank you.